Now, New York's Mayor Eric Adams remains embroiled in a controversy over his corruption trial. Despite a standoff between the administration and senior attorneys of New York, the governor has maintained that she will not remove Eric Adams from his post. On Thursday, Governor Kathy Hochul refused to sack the mayor, but she announced a decision to introduce fresh administrative oversight in New York to address the citizens' concerns.
It is not up to me to tell them to leave. It is up to an individual if they want to resign the office to which they've been elected.
Do you think that he's lost the ability to govern?
I am working to put in safeguards to restore the trust that is necessary to get this city back focused out of all this controversy and get people in New York City what they want. They just want normalcy again, and that's what I'm fighting to restore.
Now, the statement has come just days after 6 senior prosecutors resigned from the Department of Justice after refusing to drop the case against Eric Adams. Now, the resignations have come after the Justice Department ordered the federal prosecutors to drop the corruption charges against the mayor on Monday. Now, the acting Deputy Attorney General directed the prosecutors to dismiss the case as it has, and I quote here, unduly restricted Mayor Adams' ability to devote full attention and resources to the illegal immigration and violent crime. Now, Eric Adams has refrained from criticizing Trump and has also urged other Democrats not to criticize the American president. Now, Eric Adams was indicted in September last year after being accused of accepting gifts worth $100,000 from Turkish citizens in exchange for favors. The mayor, a Democrat, has denied these charges. He's also up for re-election in September this year. All right, now to give us more perspective on this, we're joined by our correspondent Susan Tehrani, who's joining us live from New York. Susan, you've been tracking this story very closely for us. The controversy of Eric Adams and his corruption allegations that have now been dropped by the prosecutors simply does not seem to die down. And now the governor there says that she cannot sack Eric Adams. Tell us more, why so?
Yeah, so she can't really do anything, and she knows this, notably because of her own popularity and because just of the state constitution and the federal government as well. Adams has not been found guilty yet. The federal judge said that he's going to go through the evidence and see whether or not he's going to be dropping these charges or not. So, once that becomes clear, it'll be more clear on what direction New York is going to go, whether it's going to be under Eric Adams or whether or not, as Governor Kathy Hochul said, she wants to put some kind of oversight committee over New York and the mayor's office. Even that is going to face some backlash as well. What's noteworthy is Governor Hochul is going to be in Washington today for a mayor's conference in Washington. There is a lot to talk about. It's not yet clear whether or not she'll have that face-to-face time with President Trump or not. But one thing is clear, her policies in New York are in stark contrast with the Trump policies. And now it appears with how Eric Adams wants to run New York City when it comes to illegal migration and congestion pricing and other issues as well.
Interesting. Thank you very much, Susan Tehrani, for joining us with that perspective there. For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.